It has Christmas colors, but there's nothing on this that like screams Christmas, you know what I'm saying?
I think the whole thing screams Christmas.
Alright. Now that we've regrouped, I've fixed my makeup.
She's recovered.
We'll just do a few more things. I don't want to make this video too long, but I always say that, and then it ends up being like 40 minutes, so I have to split into 2 videos. But all right, so this I showed in another thing, but I just
What? I'm inspecting your product here.
all right. So this is Cold Water Creek. These vests, or this is a blazer. It was sold as a blouse. It was in the wrong section. This is a blazer. It's pretty. Okay, so it's made in India, so it has that super colorful weaving going on, and then it's got the embroidery. Can we see? Can we see out there, YouTube fans? I hope it's not washed out too much by the light. But I don't know. These things, I picked it up for $4, and it's so hard on these because it's very taste specific, and then you got to find somebody who wants this size too, which is a medium. And it even has the embroidery done on the sleeve too. I just thought it was really pretty. I would love to have this in a rug or a blanket. Something that's just like on display all the time because I think it's pretty.
This says I'm a wild person.
Yeah.
Look at this thing.
What do you think of the color though? I just think it's cool. And embroidery, oh my gosh, that's so much work.
It feels incredibly light. Why is it so light?
I don't know.
You said this was in the blouse section?
Yeah, it's like a blazer though. It's got a little padding on the shoulder.
What's the difference?
Well, a blouse is like would be like a shirt that you just wear. This is like, this goes over. You couldn't just slap a bra on and throw this on and be good to go. No, is it?
I can see the light through it, so it's very lightweight. I would not buy this. Ever.
Well, obviously.
It feels like you're just getting screwed on your product here.
Why?
You're getting very little here.
What do you mean?
It's not.
Have you ever put like an Afghan blanket on? It's got holes for days and it keeps you warm.
Well,
don't be silly.
No way.
Don't be silly.
No.
Tuck your arm in there and tell me that you're not going to get hot after a while.
I mean, after a while.
That's not going to warm you up.
No, because it'll warm me up sitting here, but as soon as the wind hits this, you're done.
This isn't a jacket. This is a blazer. There's a difference. This is an over. If you go somewhere in a well, I guess a sports jacket is a jacket. What do you call those things? Like not a vest.
You're telling me
sports coat, right?
My tweed sports coat would be as see-through like that?
I don't know. Is it wine?
I don't know. It's very, very lightweight.
Whatever.
It'd be like a summer gig.
It's pretty. I like it.
Hey, where are you going?
You would not wear that in the summer. We're done talking about that one. All right, this, you don't really have to comment on this. This is not necessarily for resale. This is just a box. But I just wanted to say real quick, this I picked up at the bins, and this goes in housewares. So you're paying by the pound. So this thing is like pennies. And what's great about these, you could like stand on this box and it won't collapse. So they're great for shipping. You put your items in these boxes or tins, and they're really hard to crush. So then that packed in newspaper, your item is going to be good to go.
You can stand on that?
You feel how sturdy that is. I mean, probably you couldn't. Don't don't take that as a challenge. But feel like give it a little compression. You know what I'm saying? Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be great. It's good for shipping. I mean, at the very least. I mean, you don't actually step on it.
Man. It is pretty
this guy, I picked him up at Goodwill.
You can easily display this cat.
I don't know where he came from. I picked this up at Goodwill. He made a brief appearance in my video, but he's a little turtle dude. He's not worth much. I don't know. $3 to $5 maybe. But I bought him for 20 cents.
I like this more for some reason than this. I'm just saying.
What?
This looks like it could break very easily.
Well,
this is more sturdy. Takes up less space.
I don't don't think he. Oh no, he's hollowed out. Look,
Whoa.
he's got a hole. he's got a tushy hole. I don't know. I can't say certain things on my channel.
What is going on with that
But he has a tushy hole.
Is that the tail?
That's his tail, yeah. It's wrapping around his foot.
It looks like he has this one giant leg.
No, that's his tail. You're looking at it wrong.
It's deformed.
Alright. I'm such a sucker for swanky swigs. Alright, this one, it doesn't have a label on it, but it's when I talked about these, but I didn't show them on my last video, but it's like a winter scene. It has Christmas colors, but there's nothing on this that like screams Christmas, you know what I'm saying?
I think the whole thing screams Christmas. Really?
Boy, it's like a red barn.
No way, bro.
And
That is
this winter
Christmas
scene.
full on. If you busted those out at any other time other than Christmas, people are like, what's with the Christmas glasses?
You wouldn't drink out of these on like a cold winter's day in January.
No, don't get me wrong. I would drink out of any glass. As long as it's clean. I don't give a crap what's on the side of the glass. That's the Christmas glass. That's what it is.
But there's no like, I guess
It
it's
doesn't
kind of Christmassy.
overtly say Christmas.
No, that will hold you through winter, I think. That's what I...
Except for the entire thing.
No, it's not... it's snowy and there's red and green, but there's also blue.
It's got a sleigh ride. The trees. The only thing it's missing is ice skating. A snowman.
Well, yeah, that's because that's a river that's flowing water.
Yeah.
Well...
It is a nice glass. It's heavy duty. It feels good.
Yeah. I got a set of 4 of these. I'll probably put these up between, I don't know. I usually do my sets of 4 about $24. So somewhere between $20 and $24 for a set. Let's see. I want to pull something else out that I don't remember what it is. This falls into that category. Oh man, okay, I don't know anything about the value on this, but I only bought it for $1, and it's a Hallmark dish, but it's like, it's made to look a little bit more vintage than it probably is.
Does it have metal in it?
No, there's no metal in this.
I hate dishes with metal in them.
I know, I've made that mistake before. I bought this plate that had like the gilt, they call it, on the edge, and put it in the microwave. That was my first experience with that.
Yes.
And there were sparks. my microwave tried to catch on fire, but it did not. Okay, so this is a winter platter, kind of shabby chic style. I thought it was pretty. And it's Hallmark. Only at Hallmark, unless you go and get it on eBay. This one, do not microwave.
Yeah.
Points off. Hand wash only.
Silly.
No, it'd be like a platter, or maybe like, oh, this would be good, like dessert platter, like cupcakes. Ooh, cupcakes.
Would you consider this one Christmassy?
Oh yeah, those are definitely Christmas trees and snowflakes. Or maybe just another winter plate. But I could see this on like somebody's holiday setting, you know. Yeah. And if I don't sell it, that's probably exactly what I'll use it for.
No, you
must grab the wrong glass.
Not a chance. This went up in a box, never to be seen from ever again.
That's possible.
Don't people like Hallmark stuff?
That's my hope, yes. Some of it's
like
collectible, some
Hallmark
of it's not.
stuff. She's like, it's Hallmark. I'm like, so?
And she likes Hallmark and she likes Lennox.
What's your point? It's Hallmark.
Let me see if I can drag out a plate here too so I can show you this set. So I got 4 of these. Oh man, they really wrap. This thrift store does an awesome job at wrapping things. I'll just show you the bowl, and I have 4 of these cups, 4 of these bowls, 4 saucers. There may be dinner plates too, I don't know. But
it can be your cup holder. I feel more useful that way.
I gotta get close so I can see the product.
Man, how close do I gotta get?
I mean, closer than that. There you go.
Check out this cup.
So there's not Ming Pao made in China. I don't know. It's nothing special as far as the manufacturer goes, but this is an example of transfer wear. They're all just transferred on there.
How can you tell?
It's clearly not hand painted. Basically, it's either hand painted or it's transferred on there.
To people who pay attention to that, to me, it's just whatever. It's design in there.
Strawberries, yeah. Strawberries, they're popular. Fruit, like strawberries and cherries, I feel like are kind of popular. But I thought they were cute. They're in flawless flawless condition. There's a little bit of discoloration on like the foot of the stuff, but that's pretty standard for anything that has any sort of age and has ever been used.
What is the intended usage of this set?
What do you mean?
Do you just buy these things as a set to dress up?
So you have like a
Random
matching
components?
set of dishes. What do you mean? Some people switch their dishes out. They're seasonal people. These would be a lovely like summer
You know how
set.
much they could do so much more with all the time, effort, and energy put into purchasing seasonal products.
No.
Think of what you could do.
No. It's like switching up the decor. You should understand more than anybody since you love to rearrange furniture.
Yes, but it's furniture.
I don't see how that's different, but
Perspective changes your perspective.
yeah, so it's,
I
so
guess
is that.
I see the argument for perspective changing out here, but
yeah.
that takes a lot of effort.
It does, but it's totally worth it. I think everything else in here is just part of that set. So
You have an entire set of this?
Mhm.
Where are the plates? Because I just thought you
man,
had
those are
4
not
of these.
saucers. I thought
and
they were saucers.
bowls.
They're not. No, they're like bread and butter plates. It matches. There's 4 of them, all in great condition.
I don't like bread and butter plates.
I love them. Well, you know me. I always prefer the smaller stuff. We have a set of like the bigger forks and the smaller forks. I always get the small ones. He always gets the big ones when we use them. And the cups, like
I only use the
I
big
like
ones.
the ones that that are smaller.
I only use solely the big ones because you only use the small ones. That is it. That's the only reason. I don't care what fork. Does it
not know
poke
that.
food? Hook me up.
That dog. All right. Break for letting the dog in again. And we're back. What'd you say?
This example. I keep watering. I like big glasses. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh yeah, that'll. My little hands can't handle that bottle. It's just his head. Here, hold his head. Show the people his head. Show the audience.
All right. Seriously. What is that? Oh. What does that look like?
What's that? That's his head. This is his body. It says 1991 AMC, New York, New York.
Telling you,
It's
looks.
got a copyright symbol. This is totally hand
looks like
done.
an owl on
So
the screen.
the owl fox cat is what we're calling him because it's clearly a cat, but it's painted like kind of a little foxy. He's like a little foxy cat, and Troy sees an owl. So
Only at a glance. I said at a glance.
at a glance, he sees an owl.
And on the screen there, because it's kind of blurry. From my perspective.
So he's got. I didn't realize it. He's got a little ding in the back. His little decapitated body. There's just a little ding there, but otherwise he's in pretty good shape. It looks like there might have been like a seal at one point here that was probably. I don't know what's going on with that thing.
Does it fit tight?
No.
Well,
Because the seal would be there, so I'm not really entirely sure what's happening with that piece. But whatever it is, it used to be flexible and now it is not.
it's probably just the adhesive holding the seal down.
Ain't he cute? I paid $2 for this guy today. And so he sits like that. So you just gotta be careful with this thing because something slightly disturbing about being able to move his head and remove it for that matter. Something a little disturbing about that. But I think he's freaking darling. Isn't he cute?
Yeah, I guess. It looks more like not a cat.
You know what? It might be you have that issue with the eyes if they're not the right eyes like cats. You apparently take
That's
issue
a good
with
point. Because that's a dog eye. I associate the eye with the dog. And then the fact that it's got the, I don't know,
Does it look more like a cat when I do that?
Yeah, it actually does. It totally does. It is the eyes.
Right.
That's why it looks weird to
Fox
me.
cat.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Foxcat, he's pretty. He's got some crazy on him, but he's in good shape for being 28 years old.
It's a cookie jar, right?
Yeah. He's got to be cleaned out, but he's got a little dig in. Oh no, it's not. It's glazed over, so that was whoever made him.
I think my mom had a cookie jar. It was a duck. Or a goose. It was
Probably
a goose.
That's such a popular thing.
I think it was a goose wearing a sailor outfit.
Yeah, but
It's like, in retrospect, what the hell? It was a goose. Just take the head off, reach down there and grab a cookie and put the head back. It's weird.
it's a little weird.
It's a weird concept. Why do we do these things?
Why? Why do we eat out of the bodies of animals?
I don't know, man. It says something for sure. It's like, alright, Bill. Let me just rip the head off this cat and give me some cookies.
Right.
What kind of message is that to send to children? You pull the head off a cat, it's got cookies inside of it. And then they get mad at them for harassing animals. You're like, well, it's everywhere. What do you mean? Can you hardly blame them? That is definitely going to fall over. At some point.
No.
Somebody's gonna break this.
If you bump it. No, I mean, no, he's good. He's good.
This is exactly how I view it. This is a future mess to clean up.
Well, with our kids, yeah. That's why
Kids in jail.
Mr. Fox Cat is not going to be a
But
permanent.
that's your target market? People with children, access to children, because those are the only ones that need a cookie jar.
That's why he goes up on the shelf in a place that he can't be accessed. Or he goes to somebody that doesn't have young kids.
To eat cookies out of?
You don't have to put cookies in there.
No, what do you put in there?
I mean, anything you want. You know what would be perfect?
Sand? So it doesn't fall over?
I mean, maybe some rocks.
Some glue?
No.
So you're not removing his head every time?
No, I'll tell you exactly what this would be good for is cat treats. Or like
I can see that.
dog biscuits or something if you have like a couple animals. If you're
Person
a dog
that's
and
ruining
cat
the
lover.
cat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a perfect biscuit bin.
There you go.
A biscuit jar.
Alright, I'll give you biscuit jar.
Dog cookies. Cat cookies.
Because that makes more sense.
That was perfect. Plus, some people just collect. I mean, you know me, like all my.
But
Boston
also, what
Terriers,
kind of
I probably
message
have
are you
Boston
sending to your cat?
Gamble plate. Let's call that a gamble plate because I don't know anything about it. Alfred Meakin, Staffordshire, England. Hand engraved pattern applied under the glaze. Detergent and acid resisting color. Does not say if you can microwave it or not. It says, God bless our house throughout 1973. So, 1973 plate, and it has zodiac symbols all over it, as well as the dates. Oh no, it's a calendar.
Is this a hanging plate? Something you have?
I mean, I guess you would have to if it's a calendar, right? Oh, that'd be so cool. I mean, it's irrelevant because it's not the right year, but...
That's true.
But how
It had me going.
Because you hang
That's being
it up.
drawn in by the idea of a calendar. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, this might be useful. It's not going to be useful. Stupid.
Yeah, if you had like one of those wall plate holders, and then like, you know, you display at the top whatever month it is and just rotate it as the months go by. You know what I'm saying? But it's got a cool picture on it too. These little like farmhouse scenes, like woodsy cabins. I don't know, I always get suckered into buying those.
What is happening in this scene?
What do you mean? I didn't really inspect it too much.
It's just these two guys standing in the driveway. One's got a long stick. The other one has a short stick. Looks like he's about to throw it. These guys are gonna kind of dress nice, so maybe they're about to assault this man. This guy's working. He's none the wiser. This guy looks like he's about to throw a log at him. That could even be a hatchet if you that piece is like slightly. Look at that. Imagine that as a hatchet. That guy's about to die.
No, they're like logging. It is a hatchet. See, look, his little wheelbarrow is filled with logs. So he's brought over the next log, and that dude's cutting them.
That's just the perfect cover because. But that's the chopping block. There's nothing on the chopping block.
Not yet.
And what is that guy doing with that giant log?
Well, he's gonna put it on the chopping block.
You think so?
Probably.
No way.
Why not?
But if you're painting a picture of someone chopping wood and trying to portray that, wouldn't you have them chopping wood?